He saved a life. His parents cut him off forever. Sometimes the greatest acts of love lead to the deepest abandonment. In traditional families, loyalty isn't questioned. It's commanded. But what happens when loyalty demands you let someone die? Home was never peace for him. Running away twice. 2 suicide attempts. Some childhoods leave scars that never fully heal. When home becomes a prison, children find desperate ways out. His attempts weren't just rebellion. They were survival. His brother saw the same parents, lived in the same house, but somehow experienced a completely different childhood. Memory is strange that way. 12 years earlier, they'd cut him off for loving someone outside their culture. 12 years of silence. He'd learned to live without their approval. But what happened next changed everything. Exile teaches you things. How to make your own family. How approval from within matters more than acceptance from without. After 12 years, they welcomed him back. For a moment, it felt like maybe this time would be different. His best friend's mother was dying. He had a kidney to spare. The math was simple. The consequences, less so. He gave a piece of himself to save a stranger. In any other story, he'd be called a hero. So he called his parents. To share the news. To maybe, finally make them proud. But what happened next changed everything. His mother's words cut through him like ice, then let her die. I'll go kill her myself. Some things you can never unhear. 20 minutes later, his father called. Shouted. Called him useless. Blamed him. Then hung up. The dial tone echoed like a funeral bell. Radio silence. They tried to turn his siblings against him too. Like cutting off one limb wasn't enough. They wanted complete amputation. But his brother refused. I won't cut you off, he said. In a family of closed doors, one remained open. His brother saw it differently. You think like an outsider, he said. Parents sacrifice everything. We owe them everything. That's our culture. The weight of tradition pressed down like gravity. But what happened next changed everything. She carried you for 9 months. He sacrificed everything for you. His brother laid out the case like evidence. Every breath you've taken, every step you've walked, borrowed time. Just call them. Say it was a mistake. You don't have to mean it. His brother offered him a script for surrender. Truth, apparently, was negotiable. But some lines can't be uncrossed. Some truths refuse to be buried. He wouldn't trade his conscience for their comfort. If a mother screamed that her baby was in a burning building, I'd run in without thinking. I wouldn't stop to ask if my parents approved of me risking my life for a stranger. That's who I am. Was it worth losing your parents over? They keep asking. The answer? Yes. 1,000,000 times yes. Not because I wanted to lose them, but because I still stand by what I did. But what happened next changed everything. Part of me wonders, maybe I could call them. Say something like, I know it was wrong in your eyes, but for me it was right. Maybe this twisted reconciliation could work. But then what? If I build a life they don't approve of, the same problem returns. Keep my partner at distance. Let her be tolerated, never accepted. Am I walking back into conditional love? This isn't just about calling them back anymore. It's about whether only a filtered version of me will ever be acceptable. And what kind of relationship is that, really? My brother's final verdict? I'm being stubborn and prideful. Just go back, say what needs to be said, stop expecting them to meet me halfway. That's not how our culture works. He sees duty and loyalty. I see being cut off for saving a life. We had the same parents, but not the same childhood. Not the same wounds. Not the same story. But what happened next changed everything. So here's the question that keeps me up at night. How do you choose between being authentic and being accepted? Between peace and principles? Between family and yourself? Maybe some bridges aren't meant to be rebuilt. Maybe some prices are worth paying, even when that price is everything you thought family meant.